Yo, what's up everybody, it's Kale. We're back at it with another video. And in this video, we're going to do something a little special. We're going to be seeing if I can fix the Charlotte Hornets. So, as a lot of y'all know, I'm from Charlotte. Was plagued watching them grow up, watching them play when I was growing up, you know. They went from the Hornets to the Bobcats, now back to the Hornets. And as some of y'all real basketball fans know, the Bobcats have the record for the worst record in NBA history still to this day. So, a lot of rough years growing up watching Charlotte basketball, but you know they're on the up and up now. You know the draft lottery was last night. At the time of this video, today's the 17th, so it was last night the 16th. They got the number 2 pick behind the Spurs. Obviously, everybody thinks they're going to get Wemby. I mean that's a safe bet. You know, I'll put a link or I'll put a little screenshot of like I have a podcast. I guess I should start there. Me and my friend have a podcast, and we did a little segment where I fixed the Hornets. And so one of the stages of fixing the Hornets was getting Wembanyama. So you know we're gonna see if I can kind of recreate the team that I made on the podcast and put on Instagram. See if I can replicate that in 2K a little bit. So yeah, definitely stay around. It's gonna be a fun series, and it's just gonna be see if I can fix the Hornets, so to speak. So yeah. Let's get started without further ado. So yeah, as y'all know, we got to go ahead and go into my NBA era. You know, very underrated game mode, I'd say. That's actually my fantasy team. I'll go ahead and delete that now. But I feel like this is a very underrated mode in 2K. You know, my career is obviously a lot of people play my career. My team is the moneymaker of 2K. And you know, people get on quick games and play now, but people play quick games and play now. When you have friends come over, you want to have tournaments. You'll be having a small party, small get together. Like people play now frequently. I know when I was in college, we play now every day. You know, just having small tournaments and stuff. So yeah. So here, you know, this is usually why I would turn on the fantasy draft, but we're gonna stick true to it. So we're gonna just go down here and do this. I'm just doing this so I don't have to play 82 games. Like I'm gonna do the minimum of games and 4-minute quarters just to make it go by a little faster. I'll do this the best of 3 too, just because I don't want to play like 1,000 different games. Like that's my career. My career, I gotta play 82 games, 5 minutes, you know, best of 7. So I feel like I'm not cheating too much. You know, I'm still sticking towards everything. I'm just making I'm making the season shorter. I'm making the quarters a little bit shorter. So as you know, picking the Hornets. We're gonna see what we can get going from day one. You know, I'll put a screenshot or a photo of the team. You know, the best case scenario I said the Hornets could get in the next 3 to 5 years. And so I'll put a little screenshot of that up right here. And we're going to try to get as close as we can to that team, you know. So first things first, let's make sure we got everything right. Let's go look at the draft board, or the picks, you know, make sure that, yeah, okay, so yeah, it's definitely the right one. So as we know, Spurs got the first pick last night. I don't know how this is going to work with 2K as far as, you know, who's gonna get, you know, what pick. I guess we can make trades with that, but we'll just put a few guys up here on the board. Let's see. Amen wouldn't be bad. And then I'm gonna do Imani Bates. Imani Bates has actually been working out with the Hornets a lot, so I think Imani Bates would be another great pickup. I was telling my friend, you know, a guy I do the podcast with, my old teammate, that if the Hornets can get Imani Bates and Wemby, like this would be a home run draft. I think, where is he? Here we go. Yeah, they call him Money Bates. Yeah, if they can get freaking Wemby and Bates, oh man, this is a home run. So here are the top, you know, 5-6 guys I would want to get. Obviously Wemby's first. We're gonna see what we can do to get maybe Wemby and you know, Money Bates. You know, like I said in that video. It was a reel on Instagram we posted. I just feel like the Hornets have never had a good wing. Like Miles Bridges was probably the best wing we've ever had, and he decided to go put his hands on a female and get kicked out of the league. So there goes that, you know. So as you know, the team's right here. We're gonna be making some trades early on. Obviously the star, face of the franchise, the LaMelo Ball. He's you know, not all we got, but he's definitely the face of the franchise. So he's untouchable. You know, I like to keep 3 players. LaMelo Ball, really 2 players. Really 1. Like, LaMelo's the only guy that's untouchable, but I would like to keep PJ Washington 2 and, you know, Mark Williams. I think Mark Williams is going to be really solid. But everybody else, oh yeah, we can get these guys out of here. So let's go ahead and see what we can get rid of, you know. In the reel I put on Instagram, I broke this down I mean, I feel like amazing. Like, I can't stand Gordon Hayward and freaking Terry Rozier. So we're gonna go get rid of these guys early. And I think I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that Klay Thompson trade. So, and this stuff is fun. You get to be the GM a little bit, and so yeah, we're gonna take that Klay Thompson trade. So we're gonna go ahead and get Klay Thompson. Huge upgrade. Got rid of one of the most overpaid players in the league. In Rozier, Hayward up there with him. At the time when they signed with the Hornets, they actually got max contracts for their time. So when they signed, I think 3 or 4 years ago, were they getting paid per year? I mean, 30 mil is a lot of money per year. Some of the top players make little more than this, maybe 40. But this is a max contract these guys are throwing, Hayward and Rozier. So definitely want to get rid of these guys so we can get our money back and we can just get rid of just good riddance. Like these guys are just have been so bad for us. I wish I can get a new coach too. I guess if I had picked a different game mode, I can legit fire the coach and get a new coach. But we'll rock with Steve Clifford. Monty Williams just got fired recently. A lot of coaches actually been getting fired. I think Monty Williams would be a great fit for Charlotte. I like Willie Green, coach like that, maybe Ty Lue, but Monty Williams I feel like he'd be a great fit for Charlotte. But yeah, so we're gonna see if we can get for Gordon Hayward, and we might not get nothing that I really like. I mean, okay, I'm not really seeing too much I like. So we're gonna go back to the draft, and we're gonna just see who has what pick, potential. Like, let's see. So they got the Rockets going first. Okay, they got the Rockets going first. So we need to get that. We need to get the Rockets first pick. So let's sorry, I haven't really ever played this game mode. Let's see. So pick. Let's go to the Rockets. Let's see if we can get the Rockets first pick. Let's see what they want for it. Draft picks. Here we go. What do they want for this right here? Let's see. Y'all can have Hayward. I guess we'll take a player or two. Can we get Jabari Smith? I mean, let's see. Okay, they don't want to give up Jabari Smith. I mean, and this is the fun part. Maybe I'll speed this up, but this is the part where we just try to go back and forth and see what they're willing to give up. So yeah, y'all, this right here is the fun part. We get to go in here and we just get to keep working back and forth, see what the team is willing to give up, see what they want for what we want. We want to get the number 1 pick, so we're gonna see what we have to give up for it. This is the fun part of being a GM. So again, right here they're trying to get LaMelo. We can't do it, especially if we get Wemby. That'll be a great pick and pop, pick and roll partner. So, I'm going to keep working this trade and see what we can do to keep LaMelo, but pretty much get the pick we want.
Few moments later, 1 eternity later, 3 days later.
Alright, y'all, so right here, I decided to help myself out. I went ahead and took off 2 restrictions. The recently signed restriction and the recently traded restriction. And I also boosted the trade frequency right here, just so it'd be a little more fun. I just didn't feel like waiting 30 to 60 days in the game to make a trade I want, so I just took off the restrictions. I didn't override any trades or anything, just took off the restrictions to make it go by a little quicker. Oh my god. So do we have it? Hold on. Let me just make sure. We do. We have it. Alright, y'all. So after much going back and forth, we were able to get the trade. I didn't go to the settings and override the trade or anything. I did, however, take off, just to make it more fun, I boosted the amount of CPU trades. I put the frequency up, I think, to like 90 or something, just to make it more fun, It was default at 50, so I put it on 90. I also took off the restriction of you can't trade recently traded players. And then I also took off the restriction, it was another restriction I took off, but pretty much like, I'll put it up on the screen here so y'all know I'm not cheating, but just to make it more fun, I want the other teams to make trades, and then it's like I don't want to have, it's a video game. I'm already playing with fatigue off. I don't want to have a dumb restriction like I can't trade him because he just got here. Like, it's a video game, so y'all gonna give me hell in the comments. Oh well, so be it. But just to make it more fun. So plus in real life, teams will do everything they can. I'm not saying they're gonna break the rules, but teams will find out a way to make a certain trade happen. So as y'all can see, we actually got 2 of their first round picks. So we should have a few lottery picks this year. The Rockets suck. They got Clay now, so we'll see. But this offseason should look pretty interesting. So we're going to go ahead and do this trade. Boom, there we go. And here, I'll go to the settings real quick. I'm not going to edit it out. I'll go to the settings to show y'all what I was talking about. So for trades, this is what I did. So this was on, and this was on. So I turned both of these off, That way, if you just sign a player, you can still trade them. If you just traded a player, you can still trade them. And then I also did this down here. Yeah, I put this to 80, trade frequency. I put it to 90. Just because, it makes the game more fun, seeing teams get traded and stuff. So, but bottom line, we got what we wanted. And, that's why I originally said, I think they'll give up the pick for Clay. So, technically, we were going to get the pick anyway. We're going to get the pick anyways because they agreed to give up the pick for Clay, which is what I figured all along. Like, they probably want Clay. If they want LaMelo, they'll probably take Clay instead. So, here's a team now, obviously this year is going to be a struggle. Got to get through this season. We'll see how we do, where we end up. But the main thing is we got the picks. So we'll go to that right now. I do wish the mock draft, I wish for this right here, I wish it updated to show like, on the left-hand side that Hornets, or whatever. But it doesn't. But we know we got the Rockets first and third pick. And, yeah. So we should be sitting pretty. I mean, we got the picks we want, and that's the main thing. Like, we got the Rockets' first pick, we got their 4th pick. I believe we have either I think we got the Magic's pick too, and then so yeah. I mean, man. This is gonna be an exciting offseason. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make a few more trades just to make my team a little better. See who I can throw in here, and see if we can get just some better guys to play with LaMelo this year. But after this, we're pretty much going to get into the game and get this season underway. So, yeah. All right, y'all. So, right here, I'm just going through, seeing the players I can get in exchange for the players I'm going to give up. I know I want to get rid of Oubre and Gordon Hayward. Bobo wouldn't be a bad pickup. I'm also looking at getting some more picks right here. But pretty much, it's just a sped-up version of I guess, a mini offseason. Getting rid of guys, breaking in guys, seeing what we can get, seeing who wants one from us. The Hornets don't really have the cream of the crop, so to speak, to pick from. So I'm just going through and seeing what I can get. Like I said, I know I wanted to get Bobo. Definitely try to get some more picks. I was going for some guys here like Thibault and stuff that I, just wanted to end up getting like solid role players, but I wasn't able to get any of those guys. But I was able to get Bobo. Alright, so here we go. First game of the year. Lost jump ball, but it's fine. First game of the year. We made some trades, got some picks, got some new players. I mean, we've done a lot already, so we'll see how things go. Starting off getting sprayed with 3. Like I said, this season we're not really expecting to go too far. Definitely not expecting a ring or anything. We're kind of banking on next year's going to be the year where we take off. So, we'll see. Williams is going to be really good for us. That's what I like about having Bo. Bo can get the ball and push and shoot shit like that. First of all, that's open. But second of all, anybody else ever asked that? Like, who put on a mocap suit in 2K and did that? Like, that shot is so... First of all, I tapped it. Second of all, like, why would that even be in the game? Like, there should just be some shots that are just not in the game. There's no NBA player would just ever shoot that, like. But like I said, this season's gonna be rough. We're really banking on this upcoming offseason. We'll probably end up making some more trades, but we're kind of just trying to set our team up for Wemby. When Wemby gets here, things will be a lot better. I didn't look up any of the upcoming free agents, but we might be able to sign some players as well. We picked up Melo from free agency. We could have got Miles Bridges back, but I'm not gonna. Even though it's a video game, I'm not going to sign somebody who beats women. Like, he's just not going to be on the team. He is the best free agent out there right now, but I'm not going to he's not playing with us. So, yeah, you never know. I mean, we could get some big time guys in free agency. I mean, you just never know. So, we'll see how things go. Oh, what? Oh my God. Yeah, so we're down early, but I mean, as we know, we're in the postseason in real life, so we know New York's gonna make it to the playoffs. I mean, like I said, I'm not really too worried about this season, so to speak. We're kind of banking on, oh God, banking on this upcoming offseason. You know, that's where we're really gonna thrive and stuff. I mean, I feel like that's kind of how it is with the Hornets in real life. Like, you know, going into this year, they weren't thinking they're gonna win a finals, even make it deep to the playoffs. You know, they're kind of just banking on this upcoming offseason, you know, especially with LaMelo getting hurt twice. It's kind of like, yeah, you know, when LaMelo got hurt the second time, it's just, we're not saying tank, but I mean, we're not playing for much. I mean, our best player is hurt. Like, there's a big draft prospect coming up to possibly help us out, so we're not really, you know, too worried about it. Again, like, I tapped it for one, and two, why is that animation in the game? But you know, we're still gonna play every game this season. You know, it's only 14, so I don't mind playing that. Play every game. We're gonna see how far we can go, and yeah. I know I said I'll play every game, but I'll probably realistically play every other game. That way it doesn't take too long. I mean, 14 games isn't long, but you know, think about 14 episodes. That's gonna be a long series. So yeah, you know, what were y'all thoughts on the draft lottery that happened recently? Like, are y'all Spurs fans? You know, did your team get a good pick? Did your team place low? Like, what are y'all thoughts on the draft lottery? You know, a lot of people had Detroit getting the #1 pick, but it just goes to show that anything can happen. I mean, you can have the worst record and not get the #1 pick. You know, Spurs got it, which is kind of, you know, it's kind of funny that the Spurs got the #1 pick. You know, you're so used to the Spurs being dominant that them getting the #1 pick, it's almost like, like, it just doesn't seem right. It's kind of like when the Warriors got the #1 pick, like. So, yeah, you know, Spurs first, Hornets second. I think Blazers got the 3rd pick, so they got back-to-back lotteries. Last year they took Sharp. And then 4th, I can't remember who 4th was. Maybe the Pelicans, somebody, I don't know. You know, overall, just some of my thoughts about the, I guess, the current Hornets team. I mean, you know, I definitely, like I said, y'all see the screenshot of the team I like, but, you know, I definitely think some of the bright spots are Mark Williams. You know, whether he's our starting big, our starting 5, or, you know, Hornets in real life end up getting Wembanyama and he comes off the bench. That'll be a great 1-2 combo. I even wouldn't mind even seeing him and Wembanyama on the court at the same time. I mean, why not have a tall lineup? Have Mark Williams at the 4, Wembanyama 5, PJ Washington 3, LaMelo 1, and then they got to find another good scoring guard. You know, why not have a tall lineup? You know, why not run 2 bigs, and especially if somebody like Wemby who can stretch the floor. I mean, it's not like you're running 2 bigs who can't shoot and they're clogging up the paint. I mean, you never know. You know, Mark Williams could develop an outside shot. It's crazy looking at some of the players in the NBA who just over their career have just completely transformed. I think Aaron Gordon is a good example of that. Aaron Gordon came in, you know, is pretty much mostly just a dunker, and now he's getting the ball going coast to coast, getting the ball, making moves, shooting threes, you know, step backs, handling the ball, playing defense. Like he started off as a dunker, you know. I'm not saying he was capable of it, but it's just like players in the league, they can just change their game so much. So nothing's really out of the realm of possibilities. Like, so 3rd quarter, you know, y'all know what it is. Like, again, y'all know this isn't gonna be nothing crazy this year to expect, but we're gonna see what we can do. Yeah, I mean, you know, PJ Washington played really good towards the end of the season. Mark Williams, when they finally played him, that's something else with the Hornets too. I don't get why the Hornets put so many guys in the G League or don't play so many guys. They signed Jello twice, didn't play him either time. They had Malik Monk, barely played him. You know, they're playing PJ Washington, but it's like, why? They just have they just have a history of just wasting guys' time. And it's just like, you know, again, it's so many frustrations with the Hornets as a fan growing up. But it's like, that's one. It's just like, why? Why do you waste so many guys' time? Good block, Mark Williams. But yeah, I think Mark Williams is definitely a bright spot on the team. As PJ Washington gets a charge right there. You know, he led the ACC in blocks. Even though I'm a Carolina fan, he is a Duke player that I was hoping the Hornets picked up. You know, he's just a player in general, but you know, him being from Duke too, I didn't mind it. You know, when they drafted Jalen Duren in last year's draft, I was like, okay, that's a good pick, really good pick. And then when I saw they were trading him away, I was like, no. But then once I found out they were getting Mark Williams, I was like, yes. ACC leader in blocks, rim protector, athletic, help mellow out pick and roll. So I mean, yeah, it's real solid pick. Hey, Melo. Okay. You know, we slowly clawing our way back into the game. You know, 3-point game. I think it's the closest we got it. It is what it is. You know, first game of the year. Would it be bad to win? Start off the season right. All right, fourth quarter, winning time, as we say. Let's see what we can do. Don't force. Okay. 1-point game, you know, like I said, slowly clawing our way back. And yeah, I mean, PJ Washington was a 4 in college. Well, I guess in Kentucky he played a 5 a little bit too. When, what's his name? Lance Ware wasn't in and stuff. But he can definitely play the 3. You know, that's the good thing about the NBA. You can come in one position and due to, you know, developing skill-wise, size-wise, team fit-wise, you can completely change what you played in college and what you're used to. You know, like I said, Aaron Gordon's a good example of that. He's still a big, but he's just somebody who came in as a lob threat, and is now, you know, at Denver blossoming to a guy who can make for him, get the ball, go to work, get the ball, go coast to coast. Grab that. Oh my God. Get the ball, go coast to coast, get the ball, go to work. I mean, he's just developed into a really fundamental, not fundamental, but really solid all-around player. Like, looking at his game now and in college, it's a night and day difference. So as you'll see, we're able to tie the game up right here. See if we can take the lead for the first time this game. You know, we've been down this entire game, so we'll see if we can take the lead. Yeah, I could definitely see PJ Washington moving to the 3 spot, you know, to help. Good shot, Randall. I mean, even Julius Randle's a guy that blossomed, you know. In high school, everybody does everything. But once you get to college, that's when coaches, you know, I don't want to say try to limit you, but coaches will give you a more refined role and say, here's what you're going to do, here's what you're not going to do, you know. And so somebody like Julius Randle, you know, he wasn't shooting step-back threes, isoing, late game, like I said, shooting step-back threes to win the game. Like, he was, you know, being a traditional big and somewhat traditional big. You know, he definitely can still handle and have the skill, but when he now on the Knicks, the stuff he does on the Knicks now, he never did in college just because he wasn't that wasn't his role. You know, Coach Cal didn't want him to. Bam Adebayo is another good example. You know, another Kentucky guy. Adebayo won the skills challenge, and you know, Adebayo's from Carolina, so I'm not saying he's not skilled or has never been capable of doing it, but it's just the fact that they didn't do that stuff in college probably because they weren't allowed to, and they get to the league and it's just so much freedom. You know, the league they want you to do stuff like that. They want you to expand your game. How do you just steal a simple chest pass? Expand your game, ass up to your bag, transform as a player. Don't hit that. So, you know, it's coming down to the nitty-gritty right here. We're going to see what we can do. Nice bowl. I wouldn't mind seeing the Hornets get Bo. You know, Bo started with Denver. Now he's on the Magic. And he doesn't really play. The Magic suck anyway. So I wouldn't mind seeing him go to Charlotte. I mean, why not? Come join the home team. I'm surprised the Hornets haven't tried to get him. That's off. Boy, Melo. Bo can't get that rebound? That would have been a good shot to hit. Block that. And we're going to slow play it now. Winning time. Set this mark. See if we can get a lob off right here. What the... Oh, brother. Bro, what kind of lob was that, man? God! Alright, let's see if we can get it going again. Okay. He missed that. Yeah, he did. Got it back. What kind of lob was that, bro? Like, obviously, punch. Like, obviously I'm trying to lob the ball to Mark Williams who's rolling, not just throw the ball straight up and straight down. Like, stuff like that, it's like, how 2K? Doesn't help they got teams. Oh, yeah, LaMelo. How did they recover so fast? Barrett's on lockdown? What? Good shot. That's a good shot. Slightly late. Just gotta green that. Give me that again. Look how quickly they get the ball back. That's something else with the CPU. Yo, why are you in the paint, Carmelo? They get the ball back so quickly, whether you block them or strip them. Like, look how quickly he got the ball back. I didn't even have enough time to react. Like, how they overhelping like crazy. Me too right here, Ball. That's one. It's fine. We had to get a stop either way. Oh, shit. It's off. And one. God. Hopefully he misses one of these. Grab that! Yo! What kind of animation is that to grab the ball, bro? Like, don't foul. Please don't foul. Please don't foul. 3 in the key? Alright, we got a chance. Push it, Bowl. You got it. And one! Yeah, Bowl! Yes, Bowl. Alright, gotta get a stop. Okay. Oh my! We gotta go quick. That's the wrong button. And turnover. That's ball game. So close yet so far. Like a typical Hornets game. I know with that big shot late. Man, oh man, oh man. Anyways, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching. Let me end up looking at the roster. Anyways, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching. You know, this is definitely gonna be a fun series, and you know, it's definitely exciting because you know, if I get these videos out quick enough, we can actually catch up to where we're at in real life, which is the off season. You know, the draft is a little over a month away. It's June 22nd. At the time of this recording is May 17th, so it's a little over a month away. So you know, we still got quite some time to go, and I'm sure a lot of interesting things will happen between now and, you know, draft night that could really shake up the league, shake up these upcoming rookies. So thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next time.